Alright, I just wanted to cover this real quick, just in case somebody else has this problem. I mean, it's something that could really happen to somebody that lives up north where they salt the roads, but the problem I had was I had my whole brake caliper was sticking. It was burning the rotor up and everything, so I got me a new caliper and a rotor and the pads and everything, put that on. Thing kept sticking. I figured I had a bad caliper, so I got another caliper and replaced it. Still didn't work. But what happens is I was worried about if it was like the analog braking system or what. Well, if you go on the internet, they pro mechanics will tell you, you know, you can even have like a inside of the brake hoses closing off, working like a check valve. But they don't explain to you why. And when I look at my hoses, this is a new one. The old one, I looked at the outside of it, I was like, man, that looks pretty good. And this is a part of the hose I cut off. You look at it, it don't look too bad. I mean, and of course you look on the inside, it's clear. What I did, I took it off and I ran a wire down in it. And when I got into the part where it runs up into here, what'll happen is if it gets, especially if you get like salt water up inside here, it'll rust the inside of this, and then the rust opens up and squeezes this hose closed. And I'm going to show you the old one. What I did, I kept cutting this hose down and sticking a wire in it. When I reached to in here, it wouldn't go through it. It's hard to do putting a wire because of these curves in these hoses. But anyway, what I did when I pulled it apart, if you look right here, which get over in the light, you'll see where it was kinking. Let me see if I can get it out here a little more. And then when you pull the hose out, I had all kind of rust falling out of there. And what it does, it'll rust on both sides of that, and then just close your hose right off and your brakes. Like I say, I'll let you look at it again. You can see now when I pull it out, now you can see daylight through it. But you can see where it was all rusted up. But what happened is when it gets the pressure comes down here and opens this caliper, or I should say closes it, these pads stay stuck where your brake was, and even though you're moving along, all of a sudden your vehicle starts bogging down. And what happens, these pads rubbing the rotor starts heating this up, so it expands it a little bit. And the more this expands, the more it keeps pressing on your brake, so it locks up. And this might save you a trip, you know, at a brake place if you start getting frustrated. So I just thought I'd post that on there because I didn't see anybody post about that, why they can get a kink in them. But that was my #1 culprit right there. And of course, if you look, I got the hose for the other side, so I recommend you changing both sides when you do it. You may even take out some of that sponginess out of your brakes, put new hoses on it. But anyway, I hope this helps somebody, and that's it for now.